My name is Kat Albrecht. I'm the founder of Missing Pet Partnership, and I'm here today to talk about how to catch a lost cat. How to catch a displaced lost cat. At Missing Pet Partnership, our website has great useful information. It's missingpetpartnership.org on the difference between an outside access cat that has vanished from its territory versus the indoor-only cat that has escaped outside and is displaced in unfamiliar territory. Displacement basically takes place when a cat has been transported from what is familiar, which is, if it's an indoor cat, the inside of your home, to when it escapes outside, it is displaced. And the natural response of a cat in that circumstance is they'll hide in silence. The behavior of a sick cat, an injured cat, or a panicked cat is that they'll hide in silence. In the case of a displaced indoor-only cat, it's often near the escape point, depends on the terrain outside the home, but many times cats are not lost at all. They're actually displaced, and they're often either on the owner's property or on the property of the house next door, hiding in or under something in silence. So I'm going to talk just real quickly about some of the techniques that Missing Pet Partnership teaches the pet detectives that take our Pet Detective Academy or our Missing Animal Response course learn. One of them is the highly effective tool of using digital wildlife cameras. This is one way that you are able to confirm that your cat is in the area, even sometimes before setting up the humane trap. And many times we have cat owners say, well, I can't set a trap up. I live in an apartment complex and there's cats all over, or there's raccoons. I'd just be catching raccoons and other cats. So one technique you can do is take a piece of cardboard or a corrugated poster board and put a bunch of cat food on it, smearing, canned cat food. We call it setting up a kitty buffet. This information is on our website. And then taking the digital wildlife camera, setting it up. These are so easy to operate. The top flips open. You simply turn the camera on. This particular camera is the Moultrie. I believe it's an i40. And there's a lot of other brands and cameras that are out there. This is just one that we use here at Missing Pet Partnership. But you simply set it in a flashing mode. There's a way for you to check the trigger or check where the camera is being aimed by turning it on, and the red dot will indicate where the camera is centered, or the center of the picture. So if I were to hang the camera on a post, or you can sometimes set them on the ground and lean them against something, I would set it up so that the light is going to be centered on the food, and then I would turn the camera on, and it would be set and ready to take the pictures. And then any animal that passes in front of the camera, it will snap a picture. Because it's infrared, it won't flash at nighttime, and the animal doesn't even know that the camera is there. But then what you're able to do is come back the next morning, you see that the food is gone, the plate's been licked clean, and you pull the SD card from the camera, put it into your laptop, watch the pictures and see raccoon, 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 calico, there's my missing cat. Then you can go forward to set the humane trap. Now the great thing about humane traps are that they don't hurt the cat. This particular brand is called the True Catch trap. We prefer this brand at Missing Pet Partnership because it's got a powdered coating on the, as opposed on the outside on the wires. It just tends to be a softer sound of the trap. Some of the other traps, especially the ones that you buy to trap raccoons that you can buy in a grocery store, or I'm sorry, in a hardware store, are much louder, and when they slam close. This trap here, you would set the food at the other end. It even has a wildlife release door at the back, but you set the food. When the cat walks in and steps on the trigger, it's much softer sounding. The cats will initially oftentimes turn around and be afraid of that, but they're caught and they're safe once they're in this trap. You can also rent traps often from your local vet or your shelter, or you can go online and buy them. If you're watching this video because you're one of our pet detectives in training, or you have a group that you're starting up a missing animal response team, we do suggest the True true catch traps. We also have used a drop trap. This is a device that you can make on your own. There's instructions on the internet on how to create a drop trap, but it is made out of PVC pipe. It's short up. It would take time for me to unhook the entire thing, but it is a trap that would be about the size of this area here. It's a box that you set up on top of the PVC pipe, and you prop it up. It has a string attached to it that can run about 25 yards or so, where you can be out of sight and be watching the trap that is propped up by the stick, and you bait it with food underneath. Once the particular cat that you're trying to catch goes underneath, you yank the string which pulls the PVC pipe out, and the trap drops on the ground. Then the cat is contained within that box area, and there's a door on the other side of it there that you're able to back up a carrier or crate to it in order to transfer the cat from under the box trap into an actual carrier. And again, there's footage that we, through our MARC course, are going to give you a link of that. You'll be able to watch that and watch a demonstration of the drop trap. So neon posters of lost cats are critical to put those out in the immediate area and neighborhood. The most critical way to look for a missing cat, though, is to get in your neighbor's yard and to do a physical search looking under and in everything for your missing cat. But in the case of a displaced cat, oftentimes they are hiding nearby. And again, the first step would be the wildlife camera, if you can get one. You can order them online. They're around $99 to $100. Get one shipped to you, put food out. You start putting food out immediately while you're waiting a day or two for the camera to get there. Then get the camera set and work on getting a hold of a trap, because chances are, even if you catch your cat on camera, you may then ultimately need the trap to get him back in. You may be able to bait him into your home. If it's decent weather, you can use your house as a trap. That's a method that you can use, that if the cat is being caught on camera in your own yard, you may be able to prop your door open and lead a trail of food that leads from outside into your home, place crunchy food there, and then you'll need to stay awake all night long and listening when you hear the crunching sound. Make sure it's your cat, and could be a raccoon, could be another cat, but we've had many cat owners get their cats back home by using this method of especially if you're awake and able to see what animal is coming up the door or starting to come in the house. And if it's your cat, you allow it to come in, and if you're behind the door, you slam the door closed. So it's a way of not having to use the trap, but to get the cat back in the house. Because again, don't expect that your cat is going to respond or going to come to you. The cat that you know at home that loves you or that is very friendly, when they get outside and if they've been traumatized, just the event itself of them being in unfamiliar territory will cause them to hide in silence. But we just want to give you the hope that your cat is physically out there. And oftentimes when they're displaced like that, they're safer from predators than the outside access cat. The outside cat that suddenly vanishes from its territory is an entirely different investigation. It's an entirely different scenario, because it means something has happened to prevent that cat from coming home. And that cat's scent is all over the neighborhood, and the longer it stays in one place, the more of its scent it deposits there. Your indoor-only cat left a scent trail from point A, the window that it escaped out of, to point B, where it's hiding, and more than likely, because it's hiding, it's not going to be as at risk of being taken by a predator, and less of its scent will be out there, so it's just less probability that you'll have a predator take an outdoor cat, or sorry, an indoor only cat that escapes outside. Not that it doesn't or can't happen, it's just it happens more often with the outside cats that are unafraid and fearless and are sitting around and are going to be easy to being caught by a predator. So go to our website, missingpetpartnership.org, for more details on lost cat recovery or how you can become trained to be a pet detective. Thank you.